Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shakiva, and I'm here to starting a new art. And come and join with me and see what I'll draw this time. And this time, I'm trying to draw the. This time, I'm trying to draw the lily again, but this lily is quite pretty. It's different. They have a quite like a bunch of the petals, and which one I want to capture in my art and see how far I can go. You can see I just starting it now. If you just join me and see how step by step I can show you when you draw them and what you have to look after it. When you draw them, you always start with the one way. Don't go half flower, half petal there, half petal there, because if you want to get a better result, you always start with the anti-clockwise. Then you can see if you start from one point, in the end you come stop at that point again. And let's go with me and see how far I can go this time. And I'm starting from the middle point. Always start with the middle point or side point. Then you can build up, your petal. I'm just starting from it's just roughly, I just like my two hand light and the points going here. And now just start doing first do the one petal. If you go one petal is exactly right way, then you can see how much make a difference when you draw them. Because drawing is, if you know how to draw well, then you can get the better result as well. And I'm just drawing my petal. You can see I'm just making the shape. It's only just practice. When you draw them, you draw more practice, then you can get more better result. And I'm just starting because this one I started with like that, and because they have always look the details. When you draw the flower, always looking at your exact what you're looking for, textures, details. And I'm just trying to capture as much as I can, the details. The details will helping me what you have to look, because I'm just starting with the one point. Always start with the one point. Oh, fine. How was your day as well? And thank you for joining me. I'm showing you how to draw the perfect way to draw the flower. You start with the one point. Always start with the one point, just like I'm doing it. I'm just trying to create one petal, and then following it. If you start with the one side there, it doesn't work. Hi Alpha. Because it's always starting the flower is the main point. When you draw the better way flower, then you can have a good result. And I'm drawing this one is a lily. They have quite lots of detail, lots of movement. I want to try to capture this movement. And you can see I'm just trying to create my first petal, and then going from all the way around. With this one is, hopefully you can see it while I'm doing it. And I just read the one petal, and now start adding a more petal. Thank you for liking. Thank you, Afa, to liking it. Thank you. And because they have is like a petal is moving, I'm capturing it as much as detail as I can, and just going like that. It's like my petal is have a movement. And now because I start with this one, now I'm going in top, because this have a build up the petal by each other in top. So this one I want to try to capture that one. Now it's looking at where is my another petal. I will start. I look at very closely, and I can see my one petal is going top like that, and they have a shape. If you can't do it, just roughly make the petal and then add the details. That one is helping you. And now I'm just doing it this tiny bit, and and the shape. Shape is important when you draw them. More you create the shape, more you can get the better result. Thank you so much for liking it. Very appreciate your help. And just going in top. You see, it's because this petal have another petal in top. That's why I want to capture that petal on top. And this one is going like that. More you give a movement, more you can get better result. And that's one. So if you start, starting with the main thing, when you draw better way, then you can get better result as well. And this one have some point, is like a, petal is movement. So just try to capture that movement. More you capture the movement, then you can get better result as well. And I'm just trying to see it. Capture is, when you're drawing it, try to capture as much as your detail. Then afterwards, when you start adding the color, then you can, where is it, have to more concentrate. And this one is going all the way there. And this one is going underneath. Because this lily is amazing. The shape, and if you can see that, this lily is like that. It's not like a normal lily, 5 or 6 petals. They have a lots of tiny petals. So I'm trying to capture that petal on my sketch. And you can see I've done this one. Now stop another petal as well. And what I have to do, because I'm zooming out, less can zoom as much as you can find. And you just go on top. And then, because this one is not a straight line, it's going a little bit curve like that. And then you can have, and this going like that. Can you see? Always look, if you're looking at very closely what you draw, then I give you 100% guarantee you can get better result as well if you just concentrate. And I'm just doing it like that. Can you see that? And because this petal is like a folding, and I can have another wave to add the more details. And this one is like one by is building up my petals. Then I'm going other side. Then I'm going other side. Then it's capturing the whole details. Because this one is no round. This petals going is like building up the mountain. And I'm just trying to capturing that detail as much as I can. And now I can go, they have another petal here, which one is going little bit line. And you can see this line is going there, and just a little bit curve, not too strong, little bit curve. And then it's going all the way up, and then all the way like that. It's a shape. Always give the shape. And the shape is important when you draw them. And it's like that. You can just little bit shape. And then it's going other way. And this one is already another shape as well. Which one I want to capture as well? It's like a folding the petal. If you come to my channel, please don't swear. I don't like it, swearing word or anything. If you don't like it, please don't come. Thank you very much for your time, but you can go away. And just doing it details. Can you see? I'm just trying to capture the detail. And now I can, because this one is already another petal, but this petal have another petal. You can see. You're just building up your, before you start, you need to build up your layers. More you build the layers, then you can get more result. And because they have just like a folding, it's a stem in the middle of the leaf. That's why I want to capture that one. And this one going join with them. And this one is just slowly, don't go all the way, because I'm going this side, finishing this side, and then coming back other side. It's just like, if you look, concentrate drawing, if you want to better art, just concentrate where you have to put the dot. If you don't know where is it another petal going, just adding the dot. This one will help you to create better art. And this one, and I'm just going, because that's when I teach them people, I'll show them technique, what you have to look at. That one, when they done the art, they will amuse. Oh wow, it's work. It is work. If you follow the rhythm, it's nice nature. You have to follow the rhythm. In the end, then you can get a better result. And this one is not going straight, it's going a little bit wider and wider. And this one is going like that. With this one, little bit slanted, little bit, not too much, little bit slanted. And this one is coming exactly like that. Can you see that? And because they have inside the flower, they have a pollen, and I want to capture that one as well. What I'll do, I'll have to just, it can just look like a hand, but actually it's a pollen. And it's like, and this one is every tiny detail. When you draw them, this make difference. Honestly, trust me, when you do draw them, and if you see that every tiny detail, then you can create better art. And because adding this line now, because this one have another petal, and this one is going like that. And this one don't do all the way. I'm just going, it's like that. I'm not going all the way down there. I'm just stopping there and then starting another petal. Because this one I did it like that, but what I'll do, I'll just rub it off, because this another petal is starting that way. And this way, when you draw them, don't press your pencil harshly, because when you rub it off, you can see the line. So that's why I do gently, and just like you can see, I'm just doing it. And this one is going like that, because they have another, it's like a half petal, where this one is combining all together. And now this one, you have to go, it's like just moving it. I'm just going line like that. Just looking at your artwork, if you look very closely, then you can see then what you have to look after it. It's only just thinking about how this one, they have one petal. Now I'm adding another petal on top, and just combining it like that. Because this one is a little bit longer, what I have to do, we can rub it off slowly. Draw with a gentle with a pencil, then you can add it the detail as well. Because it always follow that line. Think about where you started, where you wanted to stop. Can you see that this one look like, now I'm finishing one side, then I'm coming back other side. Now this one I done it, because this petal have this one movement, this one is going like that, and this flower have another petal as well. Only just looking at very closely, look at very closely your when you draw them. You're looking at more closely, then more you can see the which detail. I can see it, I can zoom in, zoom out, then I can see the more details. More detail I can see it, and I know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I can see this petal, and this is another petals going, is going like that. Can you see that? Just if you have, because follow the rhythm of your flower. It's just like, you make the any food, anything, or you play any game. You have some sort of technique, you have to learn them. And now just going this one. And now because they have another petal here, so I have to do another petal that side as well. It's going, and that one is going, and this one is, and this one, and you see this petal is combining, but I have to do a little bit longer that bit. Sometimes because I'm just looking at and drawing it, I'm not tracing it. That's why this make a difference, because you're looking at and you're drawing from that your reference. Sometimes it doesn't come out 100%. You have to sometimes rub it off. Rub it off doesn't mean that you're doing wrong, because it's just when you're trying to capturing it as much as details, and just going, and this one going like that. This like another petal is there, and now I have to do it this one. Now is another petal. I'm going, this one is going straight line. Can you see it's going so straight? It's a slanted line, going like that, and then, and it's another one, and this one is movement. More you show them movement, more you can get the better result. It's just like understanding where do you want it to be stopped, where do you want to do it another petal. I'm just did this one, and this one going, just I'm making the shape, I'm making the petal. Make sure draw looking at your art, just observe it. Where do you want to see your petal? Where is the petal coming out? Now I'm just seeing it. This one is going like that, and this one is coming like that as well. It's a bigger petal, so I need to capture this big petal as well, and just rub it off. Don't press too much, just gently. Too gentle, then you can get better result as well. If you can just like that, just go your pencil like that, and you can know where you have to petal. Now because I can't do another petal, I'll have to do this one first, and this one is like, you can see I'm just trying to capturing it as much as, and this one is like a curved shape coming out like that, and it's another petals going like that, and here then you see is going that way. You create the better flower, and this one is going underneath, you see, and another one I'm doing another petal as well, and this one you have to rub it off. Always rub off the pencil mark slowly, don't press too much. You can see I'm doing very gently to getting the better result as well, and this one going like that is another one. It's like my petal is a folding, and I had to create this folding image on my art. And this another petal is going like that, and this one is going. Can you see? If you can see that, it's like, it looks like a fireworks going flower. It's like a fire flower. It's quite interesting. This one is for Mother's Day flower my children gave me, and this lily in the middle. It look amazing. Now I did this bit. Now I'm going. I have to put paper because I don't want to put my heat on here, because if what's happening, if you put your hand on your pencil mark, chances are easily rub off. Now I done this bit. Now I'm going from there, and here is the one petals coming out. Don't press, I'm just doing, you can see that I'm doing pencil very lightly. And you can see this one. And just moving it. And you see this one, I just moving the line. Moving the line is better than